Okay, now I'm going to show you another way to create assignments that's going to be much better and much more user-friendly for you as a teacher to keep track of things that are happening. So I'm going to follow the same steps and I'm going to say add an assignment. So let's make this a summative kind of one. Again, put an S if it's a summative, an F if it's a formative. You would put your instructions in there. I can link to a document that if I want people to refer to a specific document while they're created, that will actually link in there for them to use. But actually what I want to do here is I want to assign a document from my OneDrive. So if your OneDrive app is installed to your classes, there's another video for that. You open this and navigate to where, so there's my English course, and here is my assignment one. This is what I want to attach to this to send to students. All right, so now it's attached to this document. This is going to create a copy of this file for each student automatically. You as the teacher will retain the ownership of this file, but students will work in it in OneDrive. So again, choose the criteria. I'm going to choose all 4 again. And this is summative. All right, again, you can change the date if it's for all sections at the same time, or you can customize it for individual sections based on when your classes meet. So maybe this one meets on that date, and this one meets on the day after. Okay, it is there. See, now I don't have a submissions document. Okay, and I'm going to show you how that is going to look a little bit different for this student. All right, so let's go ahead and create. Okay, so now if I open this, you'll see it opens in a different viewer. All right, so you have the assignment that you have. There's the document, and you can jump between your classes in this box. Now this is more the description side of things. So here would have been your instructions and the documents that you attach to it. The criteria language is there for students, and it displays it like that. And then there's the attachment that you made to the document. Now, what is in progress? So in progress is where you'd want to see students as they're working on it. Now here, I only have this one student, and it says it looks like this student has not opened the assignment yet. Once he clicks on my document, a copy of this file will be created and the document will appear here. All right, so let's change to the student and show you what will happen. So there is his assignment, it's populated already. I open this up. The students sees the assignment instructions. They have the rubric as well, and they have the materials you've shared with them. And they have this My Document. So if they click on My Document, it will now load that OneDrive document. Sometimes if it doesn't click here, there we go. Okay, the student hasn't connected to his OneDrive yet. Let me just connect to OneDrive. Sorry for the extra step, but it's good for you to see that students will have to do this as well. Now that it's connected, there we go. So this is my assignment. Explain the difference between a simile and a metaphor. Now I can't do it right here, so I click on Edit. This now takes them to a OneDrive app. It's going to put their name in the app, and it's going to put a unique identifier in there as well for them. So they can now write in here what they think simile uses like and as, while a metaphor is a direct comparison. All right, so they've answered the question. It has saved. They can now just close this. If they refresh this page, and even after a while probably automatically do this, but you'll see that whatever they've changed is now in here. All right, so while students are actually working on this, what does this look like for you as the teacher? So once again, let's navigate there. We go to let's find the summative. Okay, there it is. I go to in progress, and now I can see, this student has started working on it, and I can see his answer right there. So you'd have a list of all your students, and you can just click between them here, and their documents will actually show up. I can open this because I'm the owner of this file, and I can come in and leave a comment for the student. Oops. New comment, I say, can you give an example of each? Okay, and there we go. So I've made a comment on that piece for him. All right, and it's saved. I can just close. All right, now, so that's how I can quickly view and go in and out. So students will work in the cloud instead of working on files on their computers that always get lost or deleted somehow when you need to submit things. So this will prevent that. Now, submissions, no one has actually submitted anything yet. All right, so let's go back to that student and let's have him submit his assignment. Okay. So he goes back into his essay. He goes to his document, and it's loading. All right, so if he now opens to continue editing on this, let's see, there's the comment that I just left for him. He can now add as light as a feather as an example. And when they click submit, yes, submit, it will actually done, it's on its way. Now that document is gone, so they can't continue working on it unless they click unsubmit, and that's going to withdraw it from the submission pile again. But there is the document that they submitted. So now, as the teacher, I again get a notification, okay, there's an ungraded assignment. It's this one. I can navigate to it, submissions, and now I can see the students' work. So in this viewer, I can maybe scroll down a bit, so you'll be able to scroll down and view and read. You can also open it to view and give feedback in here. And once you have done, you've read through and you're ready to now assign grades, here is the grade, so it'll open up. So criterion, you decide, so as you go through, so A has now closed, for B, for C, and for D. So I've got a grade for each one of those. I can leave a comment. All right, share the comment with my student and click save. And save. There we go. That's updated. And if I go back to my class, to my gradebook, you will see that it has then also already populated that those grades over there. Now again, this is kind of an average that the system does automatically, but we do not use averages, and we use best fit. So you kind of have to now come to your mastery if you're getting towards the end of the semester and think, all right, how many data points do I have to determine a final grade for the student? And there you will see this formative data point and a summative data point in there. All right, and that is a very quick look at how to use OneDrive to attach assignment documents that you want students to work in on a live way. For the other one, if the students are in different formats or they're creating something physical and they need to upload evidence, that way will work fine. But for a more advanced way and a live way to track and give feedback on the go, that is where that will live. Now you can also access those files if you are in your actual OneDrive. You'll see, something went wrong. Okay, you'll see a new folder that's been created, Schoology Microsoft OneDrive. It will have your classes in there, and there is the essay. So you'll be able to see all the student files right here as well. So you just have to navigate to that file in your OneDrive to access it as well. So there's a lot of ways that you can access those files. It will update everywhere as they go. If you'd like help in setting up some of these, please let me know, and I'll be happy to give you an overview or a crash course or help you set a few things up. Thank you.